The whole idea about your environment must be represented in music, in the arts. So in the arts.
Let's not waste time. My name is Shegun Olo. Tonight we are set, and why am I doing the topic I'm doing tonight? You know, every episode is usually motivated by some new incident or some new development. Some development, new development is tautology according to you English people. So let's get started. So today I read somewhere that I read somewhere by Ogagun Yomi Shogunle, the police complaints response unit head, stating that your responsibilities. Let me take it back. I'm sorry. That your responsibilities during police encounters include. Number one, that you should be polite, you should stay calm, do not resist arrests, and do not be abusive. Do not push or hit an officer. Do not interfere or obstruct police when they are trying to arrest another person. And then lastly, which is where most media took their headlines today, is that your bag and your car can be searched even without a warrant. Alright? I don't have a problem with all of this. I'm just gonna ask simple questions, you know. And tonight, the reason I'm opening the line is for especially people who do not reside in Nigeria. You know, those of you who reside with that, a lot of people call me, they say they call from Italy, from Germany, from US, from New York, from whatever city, from UK, anywhere you are calling from. Tonight I'm going to open the line. I'll open this line will be open tonight for everybody to call in. All right. I want to know at what point, all right, does the police have right where you reside? Even if you are calling from Nigeria, if you have, or even if you are a police officer, feel free. All right. What does the police have right to search? What does the police have right to search when you are stopped randomly? Like you are just stopped randomly. What does the police have right to search when you are stopped? Alright? Let me remind you quickly that the person who made this statement is the same person credited with the Queen's English brouhaha, Mr. Yomi Shogunle, the Mr. Queen's English, who recently came out to say, don't speak Queen's English to our police officers, speak pidgin. Alright, it's the same person. Okay, so let's not miss it. Let's move on with the speed of light. He said the things that, but let me also quickly mention some other person, and before I go to the next person in the same police force, Mr. Yomi Shogunle started becoming controversial. It's not everything Yomi Shogunle says that is actually not reasonable. So let's get that clearly, all right? And then this is the same Yomi Shogunle when he started becoming controversial. He wrote something to say, to all those having frightening dreams that they are shot or beaten by police, pray to God not to allow it happen. Plus, avoid areas where police are responding to incidents in real life. you can see that place is well highlighted. Pray to God not to allow it happen. If you have been dreaming as a result of trauma, maybe you witnessed a scenario where somebody was maltreated, was was beaten mercilessly, was tortured by the police, and that thing frightens you in dream, you know, is advising you that you should pray that it does not happen in real life. Do you get it? Oh my. That you should pray it doesn't happen to you in real life because they don't send you. Plus, avoid areas where police is responding to incidents in real life. So, even if SARS is harassing innocent people, avoid it. That is what your Mishogunle is saying, because I just want to understand it. All right, but somebody can help me understand it better. It now says if such dreams persist, go see a psychiatrist. Yomi Shogunle is not advising the police officers to go see psychiatrists. If everybody they see carrying dread automatically means criminals to them, even though they also wear tattoos. I mean, police officers also wear tattoos. By the way, today I was also harassed. You know, Shodi. Guess what? This time not by police, by a soldier. Yeah, I drove into arena, and then he tracked me, stopped me, and they said, "Calm down." You know, I rolled up the glasses, came down, and then he said, "Who you be?" I said, "It doesn't matter. I'm a citizen." He said, "Off your sandal." I said, "For what?" You know, because after off your sandal, I knew the next thing was going to be kneel down. I'm like, you miss it too. You know, look face. You they mad for what? And I remember similar thing happened to me while I was serving in Ibadan. You know, during the NYC campaign. You know, 3 weeks NYC. One soldier asked me to kneel down. I said, "I'm sorry, I can't kneel down." You know, I was at the Mami market, and then I didn't know. I wanted to go and pick my phone because I plugged my phone at the Mami market. I wanted to go and pick it. Then they asked soldiers, they deployed soldiers to the Mami market to start sending everybody out of the Mami market. Well, fine. So he then said everybody. They then decided that everybody they met at the Mami market at that time, not already on the parade ground, they were going to punish them. And then they asked everybody to kneel down. And I was still standing, myself and two other guys. And then the soldier said, I said kneel down. I said, "I'm not going to kneel down. I'm sorry." He said, "I said kneel down." I said, "Sorry, I won't kneel down." He then ended it by saying, "Now because they thought someone no beat copper. Now because they thought someone no beat copper. If no be because they thought someone no beat copper. If I see you for outside, if I say make you kneel down, you no go kneel down." I say, if you see me for outside, you know why I be for outside. You go fit tell me make I kneel down. The guy looked me, said, "Who you be?" I said, "It doesn't matter. But I tell you that if you see me outside, because I'm wearing copper uniform, if you see me for outside, you go fit tell me make I kneel down." You know. I remember that incident immediately today when the soldier asked me to off my palm. I'm like, for what? Well, why? If I committed any offense, let me know what it is. Hand me over to the police. Prosecute me. I've not committed any offense. You haven't even told me what it is. And you just asked me to remove my sandal. You want to start harassing me for what? He then said, blah, blah, blah. I said, no, because I was already going to cause a sin there. I said, no, it's not right. You don't tell people to just off their. Is this the way you harass everybody that comes to Arena to come and buy, you know, products in the market? I mean, it's wrong. What do you mean by that? He then took me to. He said he was going to call the MP military. I understand MP to be military police. That they are going to lock me in guard room. That they will cut my hair, and I started laughing. He said he will slap you if you laugh again. I said, but I have right to laugh because it's laughable. You lock me up in guard room for no reason. I mean, you have to prosecute me if you feel I've committed any offense, you know, and all of those things. And eventually, I said I want to be tried. You should take me to there, but you haven't told me what my offense is. You just said I should start removing my palm sandal. I should kneel down. For what reason? You know, that's just an aside, right? So every Nigerians get harassed every day, but that does not mean that these officers do not also have rights because they are doing their jobs. Everybody cannot be claiming rights and still be criminals. I agree. Okay, but mere look does not make you a judge, or does not automatically translate to saying the person is criminal automatically. It's not everybody that is a criminal just because of what they wear. So after educating the soldier, educating, and we were causing sin, in the eventual, they let me go. They smiled, they laughed. By the time they discovered that they were talking to the wrong person, they now say, "We just want to know who you are." If you want to know who I am, it is not to be harassing people by asking. If I don't off my stand and kneel down, somebody snap me and put it on social media. Guess what they will be saying? They will say I went to steal something in arena. They now started apologizing and not be like that. No, 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 it's wrong. You don't approach people that way. That's on one side. Now, Ogayo Mishogunle is saying you should pray that it doesn't happen. Okay, what if I feel my neighbor is being harassed for no reason? An innocent person for that matter. For instance, Yomi Shogunle is advising me to stay clear and not intervene. To know what is happening, to know where they are taking him, I should just avoid it and pray it doesn't happen. Well, let me not put my personal sentiments or emotions in it. But that's just one side. Now, in the same place for us, there's one madam I kinda like, from the interview she's granted lately. I think I like some of the things she said. I know some people have, you know, called her names before. They have called her a word, they've called her a whore, they've called her Olosho, harlot. They said she's an ashewo. She does. I don't care. It's a private life. Okay, if she does or it is wrong allegation, it's a private life. But guess what? Each time this woman comes to the media to say something, she says something that makes sense. I mean, vis-a-vis what some others say, and then at one point she said police has no right to just stop you and randomly be asking you to open your phone. That it's your private property, and then the police has no right to be asking you to open your phone and start searching your phone. Random person, and that there's no situation that warrants it is wrong. I think you should listen to her.
Know is that phone is private. It's like you just meet someone on the road and you said, "Oh, can you pull up your trouser because I want to search your boxer?" That's how I view someone searching someone's phone, because it's my private property. People do a lot of stuff on phone, and you have a lot of things to keep. My bank account is there where I don't want anyone to see. Some have the statement of account on their phone, and then you want to pull it open. It's wrong. And then let me tell you, the police officers have no right to do that. The policemen, except there is a reasonable ground to do that. Reasonable ground, maybe they have reason to suspect you that you have maybe a crime has just been committed. Yeah. And then someone give them an information and said, "Oh, I think the lady going called those boys because she has been on phone for the past 30 minutes. And then, it has become a subject of investigation. So by eventually we want to say, you are only permitted when there is reason to investigate. Not that you just stop people on the road and say, "Come, excuse me, you look like somebody, can I see your phone?" That is wrong. And we have been clamoring, we have been working on that with our men. And the ones that have been misbehaving, the leadership of the command they've never spared them.
That was Dolapo Badmus, the former Lagos PPRO. That was the time Fatai Oshini was the commissioner of police in Lagos, and then I think subsequently Dolapo Badmus became the PPRO for Zone 2 for when the Zone 2 zonal commander of police at the time was Kayode something. I'll remember, but that was it. Now, caller names, like I said, Doesn't matter. But the reality is that at least she's compare that to somebody saying pray it doesn't happen, or saying that speak Queen's English. Whether she plays to the gallery or not, we are talking about somebody who comes out to say, "Hey, I have right to do anything I like to you," and somebody who says, "No, no, no, I don't have right to do that to you. But please come in a manner that will make my work easier and make our society better for all of us." I think it's just a question of that. All right. So, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let me open the line now so that you can call in if you want. Yeah, that's the line to call in if you so want to talk on the show. So we will do the comments. Let the live comments keep coming. I'll respond to them. Let the calls come in if you are able to do. I'll I'll pick the call live on the show so that you can tell us where you're calling from, what you think, what country you are calling from. If you are also in Nigeria, you're also a police officer. Let us know what the police by constitution has right to do, what you are randomly stopped and searched for in where you reside, and then let us also know if you have been harassed, if you're a police officer. No, let's not talk about if you have been harassed as much. Let's talk about what you feel by constitution, what is obtainable where you reside, and then if you cannot comment live because you're not watching live, if you're watching on a playback, please do drop your comments too, because this is for all of us to learn. So let's do it. Some comments are already live, and bless me Lord, you're welcome. Everybody, you're welcome. This is the number to call if you want to call. Sheg Atkins on Facebook says, I wish the police making such approval or appraisal that the police have right to search at random should support such claims or orders with the law governing the Nigerian police. We don't have contradictory info from these top officers. Yes, Shega Kings, that's a valid one. Are they actually backing their claims with the constitution? Are they just making flimsy claims just because they want to find their own egos? Beam on Beam, you're welcome. Thank you. Bam Joshi. Jesus is coming soon. I'm sorry if I missed your comment. You may want to repeat it. Jesus is coming soon. Shegun. Same thing has happened to me some years ago when a soldier asked me to sit on the ground in front of wife for no reason. If not because my wife father, that man would have rubbished me. I know they agree that kind of thing, man. I know they agree. Well, we have a caller. And I think we should start taking the calls already. Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
Hello, am I speaking with Shegun? Hello.
You're live, sir.
With
You're
Shegun,
live.
Hello, right?
Yes, please. You're live on the show already.
Okay, Shegun, how are you?
Could you do us the favor of tuning down the volume of your live stream?
Okay.
Yeah, because I can hear myself back in the studio now.
Yes, I can hear now.
All right. So, where are you calling from, and what's the experience at your place of residence?
Yeah, I'm calling from United States of America.
Okay.
Houston, Texas, precisely.
Okay. So let's hear from you. What's the experience like over there when police stop you randomly? What do they have right to search?
My name is Silvilus. You know, Shegun, that country, I'm sorry to say, that country, Nigeria, oh my brother, I think, I want to say that country is dead.
But there are people living in it, and we have not died, though.
Shegun, you will not die. But that country called Nigeria is dead. Shegun, you are not going to die. But the country is dead. I must be sincere with you.
Have you changed your nationality, sir?
Yes, I have. Want to hear that? I have. I am a dual citizen.
Dual means you are still you are still partly Nigerian.
Yes, I want to say so.
If the country is dead, you will not be partly it.
But, yes, but
although I don't understand what you mean. I understand what you mean, though. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, a couple of days ago and a couple of weeks ago, I was pulled over by police while I was coming from work.
So over there in America, right?
Yeah, over here in America.
Okay.
I overspeed. I was going 66 on a 55. I was going 66 on a 55 and 66 on a 55.
Okay.
And I was pulled over. When I was pulled over, I was like, oh my God, man, this guy got me today. Then the next thing is, hey, where are you running to? Well, my mind is upset. Give me your driver's license. And I said, oh, that my driver's license is in my pigeonhole because, I have to place my hand on the steering. I said, go get it for me with the flashlight because it was around 10:30 in the night. So I put my driver's license and I gave it to him. He said, oh, are you still living in this address? I said, yes. Okay, give me 5 minutes. And he went to his vehicle, that is the police vehicle, put everything in a computer, blah, 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 and came back and gave me ticket. He gave me ticket that you are overspeeding, that your life is in danger and you might put other people's life in danger. He gave me the ticket and said, go to the court and I either pay the fine or whatever.
Fine,
that
yes.
is it. In that ticket they wrote there, accident, no. School area, no. Crash, no. Just overspeeding. And they wrote 56 at 55 area.
Okay, in an area where you are supposed to drive at 55 kmph,
yes.
You drove at 60. That is 5 kmph over.
Yeah. So this police did not search anything. He didn't even ask me to come down to open my trunk. He would not even ask me to come down for anything. The only time the police will stop and tell you to open your boot is maybe there is an information, or when their vehicle is following you. When they put your plate number on the computer and it brings out some information, suspicious information, then they will pull you over and call for backup. Or maybe they stop you and you refuse to stop. They will call for backup and chase you off. So in that process, if they pull you over, they will search. But aside from that, no policeman will stop you. Maybe you overspeed, or maybe you run red light, and they start searching your vehicle.
But let me ask this straightways now. In this country, as we speak right now, if you carry dread and you drive a Benz, the likelihood that you will be stopped is there. Is it the same where you are?
Shegun, carry dread from your head to toe. Carry dread from your head to toe. Nobody is concerned about that. Wear a military uniform.
Camouflage.
Stop you. Camouflage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Camouflage. Nobody is going to stop you for that. I have, how many camouflage do I have? I have about 3 camouflage in my house. I am not a military man. I only work with the state of Texas as a correctional officer, a sergeant for that matter. My brother, Nigeria. I was planning to come to Nigeria this year, but oh man, I canceled that plan. I canceled it.
A lot of people told me. In fact, I met somebody somewhere around Agbado area. The person just came in from New York. He said he planned to spend some 3 weeks, but after like 3 days, he was tired. He had to run back.
Yes, so Yes, Shegun, I was talking with my friend this morning in Nigeria. We were talking about the situation in Nigeria, you know, vis-a-vis policemen. And he told me that somewhere in Edo State, one of his friends was stopped by policemen. And in the process of searching, they collected his phone and went through the phone and find out that a transaction was just made about 30 minutes ago to the tune of about 250,000 naira.
They will collect their share.
You know what this policeman did? They bring him back to the back of the vehicle to open his boot, and they went and dropped P2. They dropped P2 by the driver's seat. Underneath the driver's seat. They dropped a P2 there. And they said, "Oh, look at what we find in your vehicle. You are having P2. We are taking you to police or to the police station, or you either settle us here or we take you to the station." So unknowingly to them, this friend called his brother. This friend called his brother and narrated the story. The brother has people that can record while you are talking. So he now told him to act as if you are off the phone, and he will be recording all the conversations. So they were now telling, you now said, "Oh, why are you doing this to me? You know I didn't have a pistol. Why did you do this? Why don't you have fear of God?" They now said, "Oh, this is Nigeria now. We don't go eat. We're not going to get our own share from that money. You better give us the money now, or we take you to police station. We know you are not the owner of the gun. We put it there." They don't know that conversation is being recorded.
Was being recorded.
So after the whole story, the brother now called, because he has a connection. He now called somebody. That person now called Commissioner of Police in Edo State. So they now ask, where is the place? What location? So that is how they got all these policemen rounded up.
If he didn't have such connection, na jail.
That is it.
Can you
That's
imagine?
it. They will either take him somewhere, collect all the money, or even kill him in the process. Or even kill him, my brother. So if I come to Nigeria now, as I'm talking to you, maybe I come to Nigeria, I put on a Jordan shoe, I put on a nice jeans. I don't have a dread like yourself, and I was, I'm looking clean. And I'm moving, and maybe I want to go and
I not even fine, no. Now just dread, small dread. What I do, I not fine, no.
Let me tell you. We are planning here. We are bringing you out of that country.
Hey,
I'm telling you, we are bringing you out of that country.
Oh my!
We will bring you out of that country. Look at. I don't want to go back to. Oh my God. The time of Showore during the election, you know what what Showore went through in Nigeria.
Yeah.
What was the result? I understand he's now in Nigeria again.
Yes, he's around. He came in yesterday.
Yeah, I know he's around. My brother, that country is dead. A country where the youth are sleeping with cows to make money, to become a sudden millionaire. Sleeping with cows. Somebody sent it to me yesterday.
Well, some people are commenting. They say the time is up.
Oh yeah. I understand. I'll keep talking. Start talking to you, man.
Thank you so much, sir. My pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah, I love you, man, brother.
Thank you so much, sir.
God
Thank
bless
you so much. And you too, sir.
You.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if you had been calling and I wasn't able to pick because of the current caller. Please do try again. The number to call is right on your screen right now again. So we're talking about the situation in this country, where as we speak right now, now if you go on the road, please, mobile, everybody wants to harass you, everybody wants to oppress you. Police wants to oppress you, soldier wants to oppress you, even people that are selling food in the canteen want to oppress you. The moment they see that there's little crowd, you are just asking simple innocent question like, Do you have, sorry, do you have fish? Do you have this? They start acting somehow because they see crowd. They want to oppress you. If you go to the universities, lecturers want to oppress you. Go to second, everywhere everybody wants to oppress you. Kilo shele gogo. Ah, in South Union country, man, we no go run away. Now one by one. Ah, Nisa, that's just the truth. You know. Hello, you're welcome on the show. You're live.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. This is on the line. On the line. Calling from Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Okay, that's great. Let's hear your own experience in Hong Kong. When police stop you, what do they search? Okay, great.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
That's great. So,
hello.
When police stops you in Hong Kong, what do they search?
I'm calling. Come again?
What does police
Come
search?
Again?
What do police officers search on you whenever they stop you in Hong Kong?
I don't understand what you're saying. I'm just watching you online, so let me just contribute to the situation about the Nigerian police because I experienced it when I came to Nigeria.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, because I live in Benin there, have a house in Benin there, you know. When you are with dreadlord or you dress fine or driving a nice car, why is it that many police, especially the DPO, is the one that send them? Why is especially SCJ police station? Why is it that they will like to hold you, to trouble you, even when they see me, I'm with white lady. They still say I'm Yahoo, I'm this and this, just like that. Is there any crime? I want to ask a question. Is there any crime?
Oh my.
Is it any crime to visit home or is it a crime to... I'm just asking because my first time I live here many years. I just visit home. That is December. I experienced a lot. I see fire, brother. But I want to ask, is it that the commissioner of that police or the DPO in that SPJ police station, especially that head, is he not working or is the one sending them? Because I'm sure because they collected them to 350,000 from me that very day. Because
for what?
I don't have anybody. I have no connection. They say that because that day I'm not with my passport. They say I did not come back to my bro. Maybe they made it family come. We are doing business together. I have many things. They just put me on my head. So the essence are telling me we're gone. I have to do what I have to do to live myself. Many people, everyone they don't know them. I want to ask, is it, especially in that police station, they have to that police station. Well, I don't have the power because I'm not there. Especially the DPU there have to be questionable somebody. I really want to ask, is there any, or is it the IT on that don't say that approve that or what? Because many people are looking that very day. They collected money from the developed me, both of us. You know, I'm with my wife that very day. I want to ask because as long I live there, I move out from that state. But I have to do that. Even now, many people are afraid. Even my friends are afraid to come to Nigeria. Now they are watching online that they have started again. You understand? I want to ask, is there any crime or...
I'm not aware it is a crime to have... It's not a crime. It's not in the constitution that you cannot marry a white and bring your wife to Nigeria. It's not a crime.
It's okay because we are asking because we are trying to raise the do here in Hong Kong.
This policemen
are not coming from there.
These policemen are just taking laws into their own hands. It is not illegal to marry a white and bring your wife to Nigeria. It is not illegal.
Yeah, they have to start asking where is the lady document, where is the everything. Are they immigration officer or what? I have a lot of problems. I know what I'm saying because you are not there.
Were they asking you these things on the road? Or did they take you to station or they were asking you all these things on the road?
I asked them for us to go to station. What did they say?
They refused.
They say, if I left, maybe I'm a criminal, they have to shoot me up. You know, they are threatening me born. Many of them, just about 6 of them, if I'm not mistaken.
But why not insist that they take you to station?
I went to station after the incident, and they are like, over, they bail up me. What should I do? I have to go to station and report. They say they don't know. Especially what someone told me the ICD police station from there. Many like that. When the people say don't know, they have to many just like a form of kidnapping. I'm not saying that because I was bail up. They did not ask for driving.
I'm sure
they did not ask for anything.
I'm sure that they are listening. I'm sure that they are listening. And I'm sure that they are going to start talking to their men on the road. Alright? I'm sorry about your experience. Nigeria is not a bad country.
Yeah,
we have some bad eggs there. Alright?
Many people here are trying to organize, especially here. Many Edo are coming here now because this country is not like before. Many Edo are coming. You know, we are because they have to make that Edo State are not like that before when I was there, but now everything has changed. It's okay. Thank you for your everything. You go to try there, especially if they have, especially any law like that. I see someone post in comment that they already made the law. Please don't make it. I'm not here. I'm trying to hear about the law, about the law sign.
Yes. Don't worry. That one will begin to take effect very soon. The one that has just been signed.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
It's okay.
Yeah. Well done. I have more callers calling in immediately. Hello. I think I answered one already.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Can you hear me, ma?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm calling from UK.
Okay.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Very clearly.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma. We can hear you clearly.
Yes. I'm calling from UK, Northampton.
That's great.
I just want to use this opportunity to say a big thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, ma.
Yeah, we are enjoying your program, and we do appreciate all what you are doing.
Thank you so much, ma.
We want us to help us to enlighten the area of clearing in Nigeria, because as an exporter, when we export things from UK to Nigeria, and it happened they introduce agents to us to clear things for us, there are certain amount of price that we both agreed. After that, paying all sorts of money, the amount that we have agreed on.
Are they in custom duties?
Yes. We may agree on 2-point-something million. Then after paying all this money, they will come with different kinds of story. But yeah. After paying the custom duty and the necessary thing they're supposed to pay, then we hold our container on ransom, asking us for more money to pay. I don't know if you can help us to address this area as well, because it's getting too much on us. Even a lot of people, they are cutting off of doing business with Nigeria because of all this. I don't know if you can help us to speak about that as well, because Nigeria is our country. We all owe Nigeria. At least if we leave Nigeria to go to abroad to bring things good for our people in Nigeria, they should be able to enjoy our suffer that we've suffered abroad. We bring things to Nigeria, give things to agents. I can mention different kinds of companies that we deal with in Nigeria. Clearing agents, they call themselves clearing agents, they are now robbers. Sometimes they do us, they collect our money without doing our job. Sometimes they ask us to pay so amount, they own our container ransom, requesting for a huge amount of money. After we both agree on 3 million, they will be after they collect 3 million, they will be asking us for extra 5 million again. If we didn't pay, they will tell us that they will leave our container, they will leave it there, it will be going on demurrage. When the stress is too much, we'll be running around to look for money, borrowing money everywhere to pay for it. Please, can you address on this issue? Because we can't be sending container and things to Nigeria and we don't have peace of mind. Some of my colleagues, through this stress, they have heart attack, they have high blood pressure, and they died. So please, we should be able to enjoy. If we come to abroad to spend 20 years in abroad and bring things to Nigeria, we should be able to enjoy. The reason why we leave the country to go and suffer for 20 years in abroad. At least let our family enjoy. Please, we want you to address this thing. Maybe if exporters can be clearing their things themselves, because this thing is getting too much. We deal with over 10 companies and the same things, the same kind of people on the street. Please, if you can address on it, we'll be very, very happy. I'm not the only one passing through this. It's a tough period for me. I just feel I should just bring this issue for you to speak about it as well. Maybe if those robbers in the port, if they hear about it, they will do something better. They call themselves agents. They just bring different kind of company there. Please, speak on it, please.
Okay. It's a subject of investigation, and I've noted it. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Shegun. I do appreciate it. God bless
welcome.
you.
Yeah.
May God continue to give you the strength to do it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
The number to call is still on the screen, and I understand that many calls came in about the same time. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to answer everybody at the same time. Please, if you're calling next, we have to round this show off in the next 10 minutes, exactly 11 p.m. Nigerian time. We have to round it off. If you're calling in, please do us a favor of making your conversation so brief. Good evening, you're live already on the show. Can you hear me? This is a local call. This is a call from Nigeria. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Please do try again. I'm sorry about that. I guess it was the network or something. Well, yes, callers will have to start making their points very brief because many people have things to say. Some calls were coming in about the same time. Well, somebody mentioned something earlier during the call conversation. You see, it has also happened to me before that police will stop you and then they'll be asking unserious questions. And you'll be like, sorry. But what I want to say is that insist on going to the station. It happened to me before that they stopped me on the road and they were like, guy, they wanted to start negotiating on the road. I said, no, I don't negotiate on the road. You have a station. I think that is the best place to negotiate. Even if I want to negotiate with you, the best place to negotiate is at your station. I cannot be on the road because trucks are passing, different things are passing. If they knock me down on the road, you will go. Aha, so don't endanger my life. Let's go to your station. It's safer there. I think this will be the last caller for tonight. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hi, good evening. Please, could you mute the volume of your live stream, please?
Hello, Shegun.
Yes, please, could you mute the volume of your live stream?
Yes. Okay.
All right, let's go. So, where are you calling from?
Yes, I'm blowing. Are you hearing me now?
Very clearly. Where are you calling from, please?
Yes, I'm calling from Italy.
Okay, good. So tell us your experience. What does police search you for anytime they stop you randomly? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry that's not clear and I have to drop it. So other callers can now do their thing, alright? And if you're calling back that person, please mute your live stream. Hello, good evening. This is Objective Media. You're live.
Yeah, hello, good evening, Shegun. Good evening.
Okay, good. So you're live now. Where are you calling from, and
Yeah.
could you tell us your experience quickly?
Okay. My name is Adeshina. I'm calling from Cagliari in Italy.
Italy, okay.
Well, first of all, let me talk about my experience in Nigeria in year 2013.
Okay.
You know, in year 2013, a friend of mine came. We went to did a wedding in Nigeria.
Mm.
He went to marry in Nigeria.
Mm.
So I happened to be his best man. So after everything, we did the wedding in Akungba, in the University of Akungba.
As in Ondo State.
That is, yeah, yes, in Ondo State. So after everything they left, I have to stay back to make arrangements of all our guests that came from outside country in the hotel where they lodged. So the day after the wedding is when I was returning. So I took a bus. I entered a public bus, commercial bus, to come and join them in Lagos. So in that day, I saw an old school friend who is now working in park. So he has to ask me to sit down in the front of the vehicle.
Mm.
So to cut the story short, on our way to Lagos,
there
is a place they call Objectv, before Owo. So there is sharp corner there. There is all these people they call Babalaye, all these politicians, the Egyptians. So escorting by armed robber that they call police in Nigeria. So there they normally sell meat, bush meat around there, and it's a sharp corner. I think the man stopped to buy a meat. Could you imagine that this man is buying a meat and the entourage, the car that is following him, they started turning at the middle of express. They were doing U-turn, just turning in the middle of express so that no bus will pass. So our bus with speed coming, the man must brake. It's just for us not to just die. The man must brake, and our car is about to somersault. The man now, like, the driver now, like, removing his hand outside. That, why are you people doing this? That is the only statement he said. They opened fire on our vehicle. They started shooting our vehicle. I was like, wow. So they said that the bullet penetrate. I thought I'm dead that day. So since then, I scared of police more than
I hope
anybody.
there was no casualty.
There was no casualty.
Okay,
they
great.
spoiled our bus. They bought all the tires. And they said next time you don't say such things. The second one
Impunity.
was last man. Last man. That one is very funny because I know much place in Lagos because I was raised up in Lagos and because of the work I did. So a friend of mine traveled to Nigeria driving. So the place is going. It's actually going to a place in Surulere, Body Thomas precisely. But he didn't know the place. I was on phone with him here, talking to him in Nigeria. So I was now telling him, I was thinking maybe it's like here, that maybe if you are looking for anywhere, you see a policeman or uniform man, you go to them to ask questions. You know, for example, if you are going anywhere you lost, immediately you see a uniform man, you are safe. You go to them to ask questions. So then he was like searching everywhere. He didn't know he was driving. I was like, didn't you see any uniform person? So he finds a last man. He parks his vehicle and called the last man to ask a question, see where I'm going. Could you believe that he's the one that called the last man just enter his vehicle and tell him you are under arrest? So it's very terrible. You know, now let me now talk about here. We have different police. You understand? Okay. I want to talk particularly about the one we call carabineri. They are just like mobile police. Our mobile police. No, we have police. We have mobile police. So
yes,
you know, I traveled to Roma last year December, to meet a friend of mine who is traveling to Nigeria. So I went with many luggage that he want to help me take to Nigeria. So we were in train station because I want to catch up my flight back to where I traveled to from. So we were in train station out of hurry. We are transporting the slot from one bag to another. All those police, they were looking at us, they came. Immediately they are coming. I know what they want to do. But they will not harass you. You understand? So immediately they came, they were like, oh, how are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, we were speaking the language. How are you doing? Oh, fine. Oh, you say cloth?
Emotional
I said no.
therapy.
You understand? You say cloth? Oh, what is your name? How is everything? Where are you living in this city? I said no, I'm not living. Where do you come from? Which region do you come from? I said the region. Wow, that region is very far. How did the region look like? Do you enjoy the place? I said fine. Well, where they are going, they've not get there. You understand? They were asking a lot of questions. Okay, this
So let's get there fast.
To cut the story short, okay, do you have documents? Yes. Where is your document? You know, okay, can I see your document? I give them my residence. They check my friend's document and ask, okay, no, what about your main document? Want to see your permission for them, which is your visa, and I'll give to them like that. So they will never harass you. That is two different things. I think what we need is our police, they need reorientation. You understand? Everybody, then oppression is the only thing that is differentiate us and them. It's just today I was discussing with my friend of mine. I said, how man that we don't know the difference between poor people and rich people of white people, both poor and rich. If it's somebody that will be telling you that I'm not rich, I'm poor. But physically, you don't know who is rich and who is poor. Somebody can be poor and is cruising a very big, maybe on loan.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So there is no difference. But immediately you will see no difference between somebody who is living in one room and somebody who is living in room and parlor. Oppression will start from there. So I pray God help us.
Seriously. Thanks for your contribution tonight. We
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate
Thank you so
it.
much.
Well done.
I pray God bless you and God bless you. As we are saying, God will help us to take you out of the country, even though you are not going to stay much permanent out of the country, but at least you'll be coming and be going back. Nigeria is hell on earth. I read it on Facebook. Somebody said everybody should stop asking him questions. And living in Nigeria is a very big work. I cannot be asked for the person what is it doing for a living. Living in Nigeria is a job, is a big work. And I pray that people that are there, God will help them to live the place peacefully.
Amen.
Good night.
Thank you so much. Do I take more calls now? Okay, let me take one more. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Shagun. How are you doing today?
I'm very healthy. How about you, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm sorry I've been missing your program because I've been busy.
Oh, yeah, but tonight you're on.
All right, thank you so much. I just want to contribute to your.
Okay. Calling from where?
Sorry, my name is Joseph. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia, USA.
That's great. So
yes.
Tell us your experience. When police stop you in Georgia, what do they search?
I'm sorry.
Did they search your phone? Did they search your bag? Random stopping, you know.
Okay. Sometimes they do random stopping, like checkpoint.
Okay.
You understand? When they stop, the first thing they ask you is, "Hello, how you doing today? Can I have your driver license, please?"
Okay.
You know, you give it to them. Then they will check. That it is checkpoint. They just want to see how people are living in the community, you know, how crime is going on, people that have identity and stuff like that. That is it. They'll give you your driver license back if you live in that county. But if you live in a different county and they put you in a checkpoint, they'll ask you, what are you doing in this neighborhood? All you need to do is say, tell them if you are working here, whatever. All right, you say, you have a good day. And that is it. But if they stop you for traffic offense or something that will stop you, Hello.
I'm with
I
you. Go
was,
ahead, sir.
I was just, I was there. And, the reason why I stopped you, you run the red light. Okay. Can I see your driver license and proof of insurance, please? You give it to them, they will check it. Then when they check that, everything is updated, if they want to give you a ticket, they'll give you a ticket. If they don't want to give you a ticket, they'll give you a break. And he will explain to you, you should be careful. There's no harassment when police stop you here, unless if you caught it for yourself. But there's nobody who will harass you, and you have the right to ask them, why did they stop you? And they can't just stop you and check your car or something. They have to explain to you if they want to search your car or something. Other than that, there's nothing, So the issue of Nigeria is this. Shadow, I left Nigeria in 2000. You understand?
Okay. 19 years.
The reason
now.
why I left, yes, the reason why I left Nigeria, yes, I'm coming, that is on the phone. The reason why I left Nigeria, I had my own business before I left Nigeria. I have people that work for me. The reason why I left Nigeria is because of harassment of police. But if I keep telling people will not believe it. I was talking about
police, now they hear.
I have 3 people that work for me. I have my own business that I'm doing. But I left Nigeria because of police, because the harassment was too much. They will just bump into my shop. It's like I'm working for them. When I save my money and stuff like that, they'll just come. They'll say there's something. They'll just come to my store. I'm a technician. Then they'll bundle me to their station. Then when I get to their station, there's nothing. They will ask me, go and bring 10,000 naira. Then after that time, money is still 10,000 is a lot of money.
Was a lot, yeah.
Go and bring 10,000. Go and bring 5,000. At the time, and all my friends, they travel abroad. But I'm okay. There's no point for me to travel abroad. Until my friend just say, hey, look, man, how are you still in this country? Man, why don't just leave this country, man? That's how I just decided, man, I'm tired of this place. Like, there's no future here, it's like, I'm working for these people. And that is it, I left the country. Then when I came home in 2010, I refused to drive in Nigeria because I don't even understand the driving system anymore. So, my uncle was driving.
Now only downfall drivers we drive for Lagos now.
Yes. So my uncle was driving and we got stopped by police, So the next thing is, he parked in the wrong place. Then we say, oh, I'm sorry, we didn't know. There's nothing like, can I have your driver license? Can I have your insurance? There's nothing like anything like that. The next thing, the guy just jumped inside the car and said, let's go to the station. And I'm like, is that how
things work here?
It's done here? He said, yes, that he wants something. I said, something like what? He said, we'll have to give him something. So I now turned out to the office. I said, since all this time, you guys haven't changed anything at all. That Nigeria needs to be changed. Why all this harassing people just for little for nothing? You understand? So, Shego, we appreciate, the show you are doing, the knowledge you are bringing to people. Please, I know you don't have the power, but your voice means a lot. You are our voice right now. Please, whatever you can do to bring awareness to these things. If I tell people I left Nigeria because of police, they won't believe it. But I'm telling you the truth. Today, I just got frustrated.
It's enough reason to leave this country, actually. Police is enough reason. It's enough reason. The harassment is just the killing.
Because now, when I see what the police are doing to people, killing innocent people, it's so how can you encourage me to come to Nigeria?
To come and die?
Home, and you find out where we come from, we are a threat to them because they think we have money. And they don't know we work hard for the little money we make in this country. They will think we have money, then from there we are a target to them. If you refuse to give it to them, they can just really shoot you and kill you for no reason. So please, you are our boys. Just try,
Yes,
you know. I know
that's why I keep saying all of us cannot run away from this country. Some of us have to stay back and do the work. You understand it?
Yes.
So, and I appreciate the fact that some of you are already coming back to come and join. Like Shore came back to contest. We need more people to come back. Those of you that are enlightened from abroad, come back. Let's do this work together. All of us cannot run away. It's our country.
Sure. That's true.
It's our country. Thank you so much for your input tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. You have a great day.
And you too, sir.
Bye bye.
That will be it for tonight. No more calls. One sec. Teasing. Well, Nigeria police, can you hear your dossier? Did you just hear that? People leave this country because of Nigeria. People leave this country because of police, because of Nigeria police force. Can you imagine? If search for job isn't the reason you are leaving this country, it will be because of harassment, it will be because there's no electricity, it will be because of insecurity, it will be because of poor infrastructure, it will be because you want to go and seek education abroad. I know a lot of people who say they are not coming back to this country. People call me to say, Shegun, as long as this is this same story you are hearing from that country, we know they come back. Can you imagine that? One way ticket. I ain't coming back. Can you imagine? See what Nigeria police has done to Nigerians. They are citizens. Can you imagine that? Nigeria police, we can change. There are good eggs among you. You guys should just look for a way and make sure that the good ones among you begin to overshadow the bad ones. Must it be bad people that are on the road and harassing and killing people? Where are the good ones among you? We know they are there, but they are few. But it's because the few ones are keeping quiet. Even among the citizens, we know there are so many bad people, right? But for as long as the few good ones are not keeping quiet, we can change this country. There are good people in the government, there are good people in the police force, there are good people in the academia, there are good people among the citizens, there are good people everywhere. In the music industry, Sheon Kuti was saying 2 days ago, was it yesterday, saying that Yahoo boys are the biggest idiots. Yes, and it's true. How can you do all the works? You have scammed somebody. I'm not even in tandem. I'm not even in support or approval of scamming people. You don't scam person over claim that because they colonize your father and slavery, blah blah blah. Okay, we are even saying you are wrong, but let's even assume you are right. Assumption, no, that maybe you are right. Maybe you now do all the work. You know, now see sending the money back to the economy. You want to buga. You are using the money to buy latest Benz, latest this, latest that. You are sending the money back to the economy. Who is the Mugu? So there are good people in the music industry who are telling the others, say, open your head. There are good people in the police. There are good people in the armed force. There are good people in the government. There are good people in the academia. There are good people among the city. There are good people in religious settings among the clerics. There are some who will say, no matter what, I'm not going to swindle people, scam people to go and be buying private jet and telling them that the reward is in heaven. It's rubbish. There are good ones among you guys. But for as long as the good ones are keeping quiet, the whole country will remain bad. So let the good ones start speaking up. That's the point. Police, stop harassing innocent people. It's wrong. Another musician I respect so much is Rugged Man. You know, his own cover of the Fuck You challenge. You know, do you know what he said? He said, how do you kill somebody's children and you get home to go and hug your own? How do you sleep at night? You shoot at somebody, you don't even know what the guy does to make money. It's not everybody that you see at sight is a criminal. And I've had to argue this dread over and over with people. Do you understand it? Even while I was a student at University of Lagos, some lecturers will want to oppress you. They say, this is wrong, that is wrong. Hello, no, I disagree. It's not everything that I don't. But we can change, and we are going to start doing something about this. We can't take it anymore. It's wrong. It's unacceptable. It's not acceptable. We are not going to take it anymore. So please, let's start changing. Let us start changing. It is annoying. Are you happy that when you travel, for the fact that you just carry Nigerian passport, they bring sniffer dog to come and start sniffing you? It's not because you carry drug. It's not because indeed or in truth you carry drug, or you did anything criminal or incriminating, but because they hear that you are from Nigeria alone. That's all the crime that there is. And why? They have been hearing different stories about Nigeria, the same real stories that you are killing your own citizens. If you cannot respect your own citizens, who will respect them for you abroad? We are not all going to run away from this country. We will continue to tell you the truth. We will continue to tell you the truth. Can you imagine a situation where you pick somebody and you discover that the person, upon getting to the station, clears himself and explains himself, brings all evidence you need to see that he's innocent completely, and you are saying, yeah, but pay something. What thing? No, what thing? For bail? Who told you? So you brought me in the first place. You already inconvenienced me. You already took my time. That's some money there. Time is money. And you already inconvenienced me. You're the one that should even compensate me by apologizing first of all that you took the wrong person. Alright? And then the next thing is you are asking me to pay. So was that the reason you picked me in the first place? Was that the reason you picked me in the first place? You can imagine a situation that, like somebody narrated during the call, that police will stop you. I will narrate one experience and I'll close the show tonight. Would you imagine that there was a day I was still an undergraduate at University of Lagos. I was driving because I was running late for a paper. I was driving so fast, and suddenly I saw that cars were lining up. They all refused to move. But I saw that the front was free and the traffic light was on green. Why are these people not moving? So I decided to take the second lane and go. So I sped by, and then they started shooting in the air. Kilo shele. They say police is trying to move a bullion van into the bank. Really? Is that the reason you owed everybody to ransom here? Bullion van. Tomba $60 no bullion van here. What's your problem? So you are shooting at me because I saw that the road is free, and I don't understand why people are queuing up. From behind, I decided the traffic light is on green. I decided to take the second lane and go. And then the next thing in your head is to start shooting at me. Shori Buruni. They started shooting. Are you mad? What's your problem? So because you are taking a bullion van that probably does not even have full money, you are taking it to the bank. That is the reason you have to hold everybody else up. I don't know. Sorry. Are we okay in this country? I really rave for them that day because I talk my mind. I mean, now the problem with me get is I go talk my mind. If you want beat me, beat me. If you want do anything, we go drag them. But I go talk my mind. So I really spoke my mind the day. Anyways, make a note not to talk too much. My name is Shegun Olo, and can I call it quit tonight? Tomorrow I'm going to come your way again, hopefully. Until then, please do not stop talking about the things that matter. This country must change, this country must progress, this country must improve. I remain your lovely. Please do follow us on social media, as you can see on your screen, at Objective Media. We are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, the same name, at Objectv Media. I'll see you again, people, tomorrow. And I want to appreciate this moment, those that out of kindness said, "Oh, Shegun, we love what you're doing," and they sent me tokens. Like some guy sent me 35,000 naira. That's about $100. You know yourself. You don't want me to mention your name. Some guy sent me 15,000 naira. Some guy sent me 10, 5. I appreciate all of you. It's a lot. It means a lot to me because yeah, I burn data here every day. I go about getting Ghanaian stories and all that. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Until I come your way again tomorrow, please don't give up on Nigeria. It shall be well. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.
See, I am Minja, I'm scared of all the life is so do money, Moru rapper. So what can I think? Coming on the barrel to judge everything banky. You really number one, you know rap, so tell me last thing. Slap is the puzzle, but it takes time to make it. Don't start, I want you to rap, so we don't touch it. Change your thoughts, and you will change your real world. Entertainment is life, so let it be your real sport. One influence, so you work, fella, beating nylon. I want to stop it, most started bound, I'll be fight on. Success is nice, but after some price, really I think, they say that be died. Is there, you go lose to Bono Versi. I'm a rapper to Mobasu Modern Conca. And it's a Samugari, don't claim boom, the butter, I can baby after Sogi, so nobody Costa. One kill a lay, once I play 10, you can talk on the moment, it's a damn mortgage me. One killing here, once I play speaker, you gotta sit there, yeah, you better speak out. One kill a lay, once I play flashlight, front star, one be a Benny stand right. One kill a lay, once I play set, you say me down, player, till that on my bench, let go, see, okay, although I just don't shock, but you baby law, although I just don't walk, and you know, from a young general.